Good evening, LACC students, families, staff, faculty, and administrators. Welcome to the Los Angeles City College 2021 Virtual Commencement Ceremony. My name is Armine Dergishian, Acting Dean of Student Life and Outreach, and I will be your host this evening as we celebrate the amazing accomplishments of our wonderful students. Today we celebrate you, Class of 2021, for believing in your dreams, working hard to achieve your goals, and for your success in graduating. Congratulations to you all. I'd like to get this celebration started with the presentation of the flag salute by our very own veteran student representing the U.S. Navy, Petty Officer Jeremiah Sanchez. On behalf of Los Angeles City College, we thank you for your service and congratulate you for graduating. Everyone, please stand and put your right hand over your heart.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Los Angeles City College Herb Alpert Scholars who will perform the national anthem. Please welcome the Chancellor of Los Angeles Community College District, Dr. Francisco Rodriguez.
Hello, LA City College, undergraduates of the class of 2021, families and friends. I'm Francisco Rodriguez, Chancellor of the Los Angeles Community College District. I hope this message finds you and your families safe, healthy, and enjoying this moment. On behalf of our Board of Trustees, our college presidents, and all of the faculty, staff, and administrators at the Los Angeles Community College District, our hearty congratulations. Yes, we are again coming to you virtual this year because of prudent health and safety protocols, but it is no less significant, and we're here to applaud you, to lift you, and to recognize this important milestone of your educational career. You're graduating from a community college. Community colleges are the backbone of California's higher education infrastructure, and we have remained vigilant, equity-minded, resourceful, united, and open to all. Our colleges are critical to the health and well-being of this state and this nation. Our colleges are perfectly positioned as economic engines to fuel our local and state economies during and post-pandemic by educating and retraining the region's workforce and essential workers. To put it plainly, our nation's strength, economic health, and prosperity, and democracy depend on the inclusion and success of all of its participants. Our colleges are the nation's best investment in human capital and the most powerful equalizer for the disparities that exist. You are now a part of this promise, and you'll always be part of our LACC family. And speaking of family, I also want to send a special word of thanks and acknowledgement to your parents, your families, your friends, your partners. Whether it's help with cooking or cleaning or childcare, or even just letting you use the Wi-Fi to get online to take classes, they have all been a part of getting you to this point. Sometimes it is their confidence in you, believing in you, nudging you, whatever is necessary to keep you going. They too are graduating, so congrats on a job well done, familia. I also want to acknowledge our faculty, professional staff, and administrators who have gone above and beyond to keep your education as our top priority as we approach now 16 months of navigating this global pandemic. And despite the worst that the pandemic has thrown at us, LACCD has never stopped delivering its educational instruction. We never closed. I'm so proud of how our LACCD faculty, staff, and students have risen to the challenges this past year with amazing resilience and resolve. And what a year this has been. Thank you, faculty, staff, and administration, for your dedication to our students. Thank you, Board of Trustees. For those of us who have the audacity to call ourselves educators, this graduation is our reward. As a society, and especially as educators, we cannot and will not be tone deaf to demand for racial equity, social justice, and criminal justice reform, all necessary and interdependent ingredients of an inclusive democracy. As educators, I believe that it is our collective responsibility to purposely serve our higher education community and at the same time to challenge it. We still have much work to do on addressing the original pandemic, racism, and I challenge all of us to be protagonists, lead actors, collaborators, and co-conspirators until its permanent demise and influence. While the state's economic recovery is much stronger than the earlier projections, the recovery has been uneven and lopsided, favoring those who are educated, employed, and insured, and worsening the environment and conditions for those least capable of navigating it. A good number of those individuals in the worst category are the students and the families that we serve. At LACCD, we are working through a vision, a strong vision for high quality and affordable education where no one gets left behind. A vision where your destiny is not determined by your skin color, your income, or your zip code. Graduates, you have all worked through perhaps the most challenging point in history, more than any previous class, to get to this particular point. You have shown the value of grind and commitment, but the work isn't over. As new graduates, how will you use this tool called an education and your innate talents to improve our world, especially now when we desperately need it? As you move forward from LACCD beyond our colleges to transfer to a four-year university or to the workplace, please remember these three things. First, give yourself permission to excel. Our human nature is to excel. Don't curb it. Don't squash it. And be comfortable with your ambition. Be aware of this thing called self-doubt. It can extinguish dreams, hopes, and aspirations. Know that you are the echoes of the vision, the intelligence, the perseverance, the hard work, and the activism of those who came before us. Draw strength from that. You will discover that your life did not begin the day that you were born. That you are indeed the manifestation of the dreams and hopes of your ancestors. So give yourself the permission to excel. Second, it's not as important where you begin, it's where you finish. And understand that there is no shame in struggle. In fact, asking for assistance is a sign of strength and not a weakness. You see me today as a chancellor, but I also want you to know that I'm the proud son of immigrant factory workers from Jalisco, Mexico, a product of inner city, San Francisco, a product of the Boys Club, of church ministry outreach, of anti-gang intervention, and I'm the beneficiary of affirmative action programs and financial aid and scholarships, and a graduate of public higher education. So, it's not as important where you begin, it's where you finish. Third, your persistence is your resistance. And change requires persistence. So put in the work. You gotta put in the work. to build skills, to build capacity. Graduates, there are no shortcuts. So use this thing called an education as a tool for your emancipation, your freedom, for making positive and productive change in our communities. And don't be afraid to fail. Failing is only temporary. It's when you give up that makes failing permanent. You know, one of my partners says, feel the fear, but do it anyway. And if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. In my 36 years of higher education, I've learned that the students who succeed are the ones who are not afraid to fail, those who are not afraid to try, who remove self-doubt, who stick to it, who are resilient and who possess grit, those who are willing to grind. As a first-generation college graduate, like so many of you, I can say this, more than anything else, that's who determines who succeeds. Your persistence is indeed your resistance. So finally, as I close my remarks to you, and what an honor it's been to share this moment of joy, of pride with you and your families. Thank you for that. Be an inspiration for and serve others. The more you help others succeed, and this I know to be true, the more success will find you. For so many, you, the graduates, are that inspiration for others. I often use the term LACC City Proud when I write to our campus communities, and I couldn't be prouder of this moment, of our graduating students, this graduating class of 2021. With my deepest admiration and respect, congratulations to you all. Muchas felicidades a las familias que nos acompañan. Muchas felicidades. Congratulations, muchas felicidades, Los Angeles City College class of 2021. Remember, by believing in yourself, you can achieve anything you put your mind up to and succeed. Go Cubs!
Please welcome to the stage our representative from the Los Angeles Community College Board of Trustees, Trustee Andra Hoffman.
Hello, graduates. I'm Andra Hoffman, member of the Board of Trustees for the Los Angeles Community College District. On behalf of the entire board, congratulations on this very special day. Los Angeles City College students, you have all worked so hard to get here. Each one of you committed yourself to a goal, and many of you have spent probably more years than you originally thought working towards that goal. Reflect for a moment on what you have accomplished, and be proud of yourselves that you have made it this far. You are amongst a select group of students that persevered and earned a degree or certificate during a global pandemic, something that happens once every 100 years. You are a very special group of graduates indeed. And class of 2021, you have made history. There may be some of you who spent barely a semester on campus, and others that had the opportunity to be on campus long before we all went into lockdown in March 2020. One thing is for certain, you all were able to make it to graduation day by completing your course of study remotely, alongside faculty and staff who are also learning to teach and support you remotely. People enroll at Los Angeles City College for different reasons. Some students come, like all of you, to earn a degree or a certificate. Some are here to learn a skill. Some come to us to learn English. Others just need a few classes or short-term job training. And others come to transfer. Believe that you are special because you are participating in Commencement, and that's a really big deal. What is Commencement, and why are we all here virtually? If you look up the actual definition of the word, Commencement is defined as the beginning of something. It is also a celebration where degrees or diplomas are conferred. We celebrate as you start the next stage of your life, as you now venture forward as a proud graduate. Reflect for a moment on what you have achieved. I know that many of you have had to face what seemed like insurmountable barriers, and yet you persisted. Here you are, the graduating class of 2021. What does that look like? I know that 1 in 5 Los Angeles Community College District students don't have a permanent place to call home. I know that some of you have had to sleep and study in your cars. I know that some of you rely on our food pantries and our grocery gift cards. And I know that for many of you, your jobs were impacted by COVID-19. I know that some of you are raising young children or taking care of aging parents. And I know some of you are system-impacted individuals. Many of you have lost family and friends to the deadly virus, COVID-19. Yet you all made sacrifices to complete your education in the most challenging time in the last 100 years. The road you took to get here was not an easy one. It took me, personally, 22 years to get a college degree. So if you're over the age of 50, I applaud you. If you're the first in your family to go to college, if you're a veteran or a member of the military, if you had to work full-time or part-time, if you're a parent, if you're a DACA student or undocumented, and if you are formerly incarcerated, stand proud. We congratulate you for your perseverance, commitment, and dedication. All of us who are here virtually today, your family, your friends, faculty, staff, and administrators, are so proud of each and every one of you. We believed in what you have achieved, and today is indeed the beginning of something very special. As you say goodbye to Los Angeles City College to go on and pursue your dreams, don't forget the experiences you had here. Although the last year and a half was not how any of us had envisioned it would be, remember the interactions with fellow students. Remember the staff that guided you through the process or helped you with financial aid. And reflect on the people that you encountered along the way. Think about the faculty that pushed you through Zoom fatigue and wonky internet connections, or the counselors that met with you through Cranium Cafe. Think of what kept you going and inspired you to help you succeed. Don't ever forget how you got here and where you came from. What's your story? What hopes, ideas, and dreams do you have? What hopes, ideas, and dreams do others have for you? Let's take a moment to acknowledge your family members, mentors, and friends who lifted you up when you stumbled and supported you along the way. And I want to give a special shout out to our youngest graduate, who is just 15 years old, and our oldest graduate, who is 77. And in case you had any doubts, let me tell you that getting an education and earning a degree was literally life-changing for me. Even though I didn't go the traditional route, and it took me a very long time, I'm here today as a member of the Board of Trustees for the largest community college district in the nation, ensuring that all who come through our doors are able to obtain an education and improve their lives. Together, we can change the world, one community college student at a time.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, our very own Los Angeles City College President, Dr. Mary Gallagher.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Dr. Mary Gallagher, the very proud president of Los Angeles City College. Welcome, graduating class of 2021. Welcome to your families, friends, all of your supporters who have been there for you to lend kindness, love, and support. You did it. Under the most difficult of circumstances, you finished your program. Wow. And what a year it has been. This time last year, you watched your first virtual graduations play out. Did you think to yourself, how sad, not knowing that in another month there would be a surge of the pandemic that would keep you online for another year? Did you lose hope? Did you find yourself afraid at the thought of another semester online? What were you thinking? It seems the only thing you thought about was completing. You give me such hope and such inspiration. You have helped me to see that our world going forward will be very bright. You give me the belief that our college students and our young scholars coming up will be there to get us through. Because you did not give up. You did not just persevere. You did not just demonstrate incredible resilience. You blew it out of the universe to show that anything is possible when you are focused, persistent, and never give up. You know what that is worth? Millions in your lifetime. That is right. Your personal and professional qualities that you demonstrated so clearly to us this year are invaluable to our world. You know firsthand what it is like to agonize over the decision to continue all of your classes online, while others around you dropped out to wait for classes to return to campus. Yes, this will be one of the most challenging years of your life, but you did it. You will go on now to the university, a new job, or a promotion, knowing that you are unique and very special. And you also did this in a year where we all sat together in our living rooms watching the horrible racist treatment of our fellow man by law enforcement and others because of prejudice and discrimination. African American and Black lives matter. Asian Pacific Islander Desi lives matter. Hispanic and Latino lives matter. Indigenous peoples' lives matter. LGBTQ lives matter. Undocumented people's lives matter. And disabled people's lives matter. Lives matter. Some say that this has been a lost year. And while you have endured many losses this year, the loss of time with family and friends, the loss of direct interaction with your professors and classmates, the loss of loved ones during the year of COVID and other illnesses, you have succeeded in completing your goal. You have not lost. You are described as tenacious, focused, high achievers, and resilient. I say you are visionaries. You saw beyond the pandemic to complete your college program, even though you did not like the method of instruction online. You have the vision to go forward to your university or your career. You have the vision to see that a worldwide event that is a tragic one does not have to stop you or define what you do. You met this challenge and overcame the difficulty to graduate. You are very special, class of 2021. Go out and see beyond what is in front of you to make changes, invent new treatments, provide us with new ways to live our lives. You, class of 2021, will not only be visionaries, but you will make sure this world is a better place for me, for you, and for those who come after you. Thank you for your perseverance, class of 2021. Now go out and make the world a better place.
Please welcome to the stage the President of the Academic Senate, Michael Kalustian.
Graduates, please join me in recognizing your faculty and thanking them for all the hard work they have done to help get you here today. We, the faculty, are proud of all that you've accomplished during these challenging times. Remember, challenges do not diminish your achievements, they define them. And the challenges are not over. This nation needs diverse, educated voices now more than ever. It needs to hear Asian voices, Pacific Islander voices, Desi voices, Indigenous voices, Latino voices, Black voices, female voices, voices queer and straight. It needs to hear our educated, diverse voices participating in the dialogues that are occurring in our communities. To quote the great California educator, Dr. Tommy Lindsay, we all need to use our voices to beat the drum of social justice until equity becomes the rhythm of the nation. This is not the end of your road. It is the beginning of your journey. You will go on to establish your careers and impact your communities, and we, your faculty, wish you the best of luck. Congratulations, class of 2021. Thank you.
It is our great pleasure to welcome the Associated Student Government Student Body President, Anthony Rodriguez Portillo.
Hello, class of 2021. My name is Anthony Rodriguez Portillo, and I am honored to be your Associated Student Government President. I hope you're all as excited as I am about graduating and are sharing this moment with family, friends, or someone special. If you are not, that's okay, because this day is all about you. This is a day that you should remember not only as the day that you graduated, but as the culmination of all of your accomplishments so far. While it may have been a difficult year, every single one of you were able to keep moving forward regardless of how hard it got. Regardless of how impossible trying to learn calculus online felt, regardless if by the time you checked your assignment's due date and it showed due yesterday, you all made it here. This is a day to be proud of what you've done over the past few years at LACC, to be grateful for each person you've met throughout your time here, and be happy you can look at those special people in your life and tell them, I made it. LACC has given us the opportunity to feel all of those things, and I know it because it's what I feel. As the ASG president, I am proud of what the student body has been able to accomplish over the past year. From food drives for students, creating online events during Welcome Week, Club Rush, Week of Fun, to renovating a computer lab for future generations to utilize for their education, We are leaving our mark on a school that will change the lives of people for generations to come. The entire ASG board, with the support of our advisors, Armine, Alan, and Christina, we were able to help students have an experience on campus that other campuses would simply not be able to replicate. I am so proud of the board, and I'm glad to have met them, even though the end is bittersweet. Like many of you, COVID changed life in a way that we have never seen before. Having to be home all alone all day, having to take classes online without any other option, and not sure about what to do, we all searched for what could make us happy. I share that struggle with you all, as for the past year, it felt like the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my life. From being surrounded by people you could talk to all day, to being stuck at a desk pretending you care about the Zoom class when really all you want to do is be with those that you care about again, and just getting that degree. That's why it's always important to be surrounded by people that care about you and will help push you towards your goals. Maybe those people are around you right now. For me, that's my mom and everyone from ASG. I know that they are people who genuinely care and will be there for me in hard times, and they know I will do the same for them because I love them. In my time with the board, I met so many people that come from different backgrounds who look completely different than I do, and I've shattered all my insecurities about being successful because they showed me that it doesn't matter where you're from, what color your skin is, how poor you are, or you're smart. What matters is how dedicated you are to something and ensuring that you are surrounded by people that will help you get to where you want to go. Even in a remote environment, they always made me feel loved, appreciated, and confident that I can actually be successful and not flipping Krabby Patties for the rest of my life. In my mind, I think I can do it. And here I am, graduating with the rest of you who have worked diligently to get to this point in your life. Every painful essay you had to write last minute because you were too busy watching TikTok videos, every time you had to search up what the heck APA even looked like, all of that got you today. Your hard work has finally paid off, and now you can flex your degree on a wall to show everyone what the hustle is all about. But most importantly, to remind yourself what dedication looks like so you can persist on your journey. You've earned it. Now go celebrate and enjoy what life has to offer to you. Congratulations to you all, class of 2021. I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Please welcome the LACC Vice President of Academic Affairs, Dr. Jim Lancaster.
We are proud of the 1,322 students graduating from Los Angeles City College this year. In addition to graduating and receiving an associate's degree, many of our students also completed certificates of achievement, became industry certified or board licensed, and many are transferring to a four-year college or university to attain a bachelor's degree and more. To all of our graduates transferring to university next year and all of our students starting a new career, congratulations. We wish you the best in your future endeavors. I need to acknowledge the students who are graduating with distinction. Honors goes to our cum laude students who are graduating with a cumulative GPA of 3.5 to 3.69. High honors goes to those graduating magna cum laude. These students finished with a cumulative GPA of 3.7 to 3.89. And highest honors goes to a distinct few who graduate summa cum laude. These are students graduating with a cumulative GPA of 3.9 to 4.0. Please listen as the graduates' names are read. For those graduating with the distinction of honors, be sure to give them a little longer applause, hold that air horn button down a bit longer, or throw an extra pound of confetti in your living room to celebrate. We are proud of each of you and wish you the best in your next chapter.
Next up, our very own Acting Vice President of Student Services, Alan Andreassian.
Students graduating summa cum laude were invited to compete to represent the class of 2021 as the valedictorian. This year, we heard compelling and passionate speeches that touched the hearts of the selection committee and captured the mission of Los Angeles City College. I would like to recognize an exceptional student who participated in the process. Janine Obar, thank you for sharing your story, and congratulations on maintaining a 4.0 grade point average. It is with great honor that I introduce our 2021 valedictorian, Janine Obar.
Hello, my name is Janine Obar, and I'm about to be a college graduate. To even be here, to be graduating, was a dream that took me a very long time. I am older than the traditional college-age student. I do things late. I'm a late bloomer. I had a child late in life. I went back to school when I was 40. If I could, I probably would sleep in late too. But the thing is, I did it. I earned this honor, summa cum laude, and I had to look it up. I'm a first-generation college student, and sometimes I feel that things like Latin will always elude me. I'm just a regular person who worked really hard to get here. And once I found my place here, I worked really hard at earning a degree. And then I earned 2 more. I just kept at it. Through a pandemic and the loss of all our resources. I miss you, library. See you soon. Through the loss of daycare for my child, and with the addition of becoming an unqualified kindergarten teacher, teaching from her kitchen, I kept at it. I reined in my resources. I reached out to my professors. I kept dreaming of making a difference and no longer living in poverty. I did not even know that there were levels of academic honors, and I didn't know that summa cum laude means with highest honors. I'm still processing that. It is still something that is hard for me to believe. So as I stand here, processing, I want to say thank you for this opportunity, and I also want to send a message that if I can do it, anyone can do it. While I'm honored to receive this and proud to have earned it, for me, this distinction is not about what I know. It is about what I get to learn next. It is about the locked doors that education has the power to open, and it is important for me to stay humble. I did not get here because I was born gifted. This is not an unobtainable dream. I'm standing here because I worked hard. If there was something that I did not understand, I asked, or I went to the tutoring that our college offers. I studied it until it made sense. One of the things that LACC has taught me is that there's so much more to learn. I've only just begun this journey, and I would like to invite you all along with me. Imagine if we all tried together. Let's try together. Thank you.
Janine Obar, on behalf of the Los Angeles City College Foundation and the LACC Emeriti Association, I would like to acknowledge you as the recipient of the LACC Emeriti Association Academic Excellence Award for $500 in commemoration of your selection as the class valedictorian. Congratulations.
And now, for the moment we've all been waiting for. Please welcome back Dr. Jim Lancaster for the conferring of the degrees.
The ceremony for the conferring of the degrees of Associate of Arts, Associate of Science, and Associate of Arts or Science for transfer will now proceed. Having successfully met all the requirements for graduation, it is an honor to present our students with their degree.
Alejandra Martinez.
Jay Johnson. Tim Simpson with honors.
Yasmín Escobar. Diana Miranda. Andrea Morales with honors. Vanessa Castillo. Roxana Angulo.
Jethro Earl Burgos. Rihanna Serna.
Cristina Romero. Jordan Arango with honors. Carol Becerra. Sarah Colorado.
Ashley Jones. Ravina Thomas.
Jessica Arceo with honors.
Janine Obar with honors.
Anthony Portillo Rodriguez. Hugo Sánchez.
Erica Escobedo. Alexander Luna. Alice Avery with honors. Alyssa Marie Kukuri. Amir Tabrizi. Amy Samantha Mendez Brillantes. Angel Guevara. Anthony Lucas. Areli Palma. Armin Hovsepian. Bart Johnson. Belen Vasquez. Brianna Barton Shaw. Chris Lopez with honors. Dakimia Kimi Colbert. Danielle Henderson. Diane Marie Artea. Diego Mesa. Eliana Solis. Emmanuel Gutierrez.
Hey graduates, I'm Professor M. Shea from Communication Studies, and I just want to say congratulations on your big achievement. I'm proud of your persistence, especially during a pandemic. Always remember that your story matters, and how you tell it is important. Continue to be the brave author of your story, and in the words of Brene Brown, write your own daring ending. I want to wish you the best in all that you do, and I hope you come back and tell us how your story is going. Get ready, because this is only the beginning. Woo!
Congratulations, LACC graduates. I'm so proud of everything you've accomplished. You set a goal, and no matter what came your way, you worked hard, stayed focused, and met your goal. I've seen so much creative work come out of our department this semester. I'm continually amazed and inspired by our students. I can't wait to see what life has in store for you next. Congratulations, graduates. You are awesome.
Congratulations, class of 2021. You can tell your kids and grandkids that you had the grit and determination to graduate during a pandemic. If you can do that, you can do anything.
Class of 2021. What an accomplishment. I'm so excited. This is Phyllis Eckler from Kinesiology. I've taught many of you how to calm down, breathe in, and enjoy the moment of workout in yoga. And it's been a pleasure teaching you and seeing your progress. You've done so much and have gone so far. Keep up the great work as you continue on your journey.
Hi there, it's me, Leslie David Baker. The Los Angeles City College has wanted me to reach out to you, the graduating class of 2021, and say congratulations on a job well done. You graduates have managed to get through a COVID pandemic and still get education, get your degrees, work your jobs, have time with your families, have your lives, and you've been able to do it with grace, with dignity, and with a great, great sense of accomplishment. Your tenacity is to be applauded. Thank you for what you're going to bring out here to the rest of us in the world. We need your brain power more now than ever in the history of this country. So thank you for everything that you've learned. Thank you for everything that you're going to do with applying what you've learned. Thank you for all of the innovations that you're going to make utilizing what you've learned. We appreciate you. We value you. Education is and will always remain an important part of our society, and hopefully will continue to remain an important part of your lives. Did I stutter? I said continue your education. Don't stop. Keep climbing. Keep learning. Keep loving.
The Wadros Ballet.
Celine Lockerbie.
Oswaldo Martinez with honors. Colette Aguinaldo with honors.
Philomene Cooper with honors.
Cindy Santos. Javier de Jesús. Jesús de Jesús.
Alexi Cabral.
Stephanie Lecema Benavides with honors.
Victoria Rushko. Roger Toledo Ortiz with honors.
Victor Ramos.
Shirley Prilitz. Tamika Jackson with honors.
Stephanie Hinojosa with honors.
Stephen Holitz. Natalie Fu with honors. Aura Lene Mauricio with honors. Crystal Wee. Courtney Irons with honors.
Jaime Beltrán Ortiz with honors.
Liliana Corona de Gomez. Donza Robinson with honors.
Varduhi Markichian. Pierce Gordon. Silva Yasayan.
Celia Rivera.
Fabiola Valentin. Glory Alindao. Hannah Kim with honors. Hyunju Jenna Lee. Insaf Aziz Islam. Iren Aslanian. Eroda Meliva. J. Dominique Reyes. Jasmine Rico Flores. Jessica Damaris Chilel. Ji-hoon Park. Jimmy Mendoza. Jocelyn Batras with honors. Jocelyn Edith Hernandez Martinez. Joanna Michelle Aliman Salinas. John Kenneth Mercado. Jorge Tinoco.
Jose Mialma.
Juan A. Gutierrez. Julia Gonzalez Molina.
Oh, hi there. Adjunct Professor Kenneth Thomas here from the Cinema Department with a big shout out to you guys for making it this far all the way to graduation and commencement. So you should give yourselves a big round of applause, like I'm doing right now, because you guys rock. Congratulations once again.
Class of 2021, the Modern Languages and Civilizations Department congratulates you. 홍씨, felicitación, 오메데토 고자이마스, 축하합니다, поздравляю, felicidades, wishing you the best in the future.
Congratulations, graduates. We are so happy to celebrate with you. As your professors, we have seen the work that you put in to get here. We've seen the toddler reaching toward your laptop, or your mom peeking in the door, the days you joined Zoom on the metro on your way to work, or came to office hours on your coffee break. You kept going, made it all work somehow through sickness and loss, increased responsibility, and even less certainty. We salute you. We are inspired by you. We are proud to know you. Congratulations.
Today that sí se puede. Continue pursuing your dreams. Adelante. Con cariño, la profesora Parada. Un abrazo muy fuerte virtual. ¡Felicidades! Ana García Pérez. Kenia García.
Anthony Bartlett.
Carolina Gómez.
Irina Sharamanova with honors. Rafael Curry.
Vanessa González.
Oscar Amarea. Erica Oquedo.
Iván Méndez with honors. Mireida Gómez.
Alexandra Dickerson. Raquel Brooks with honors. Gankluk Gambo. Kenneth Carranza.
Darby Villanueva.
Ronisha Doucette. Capricia Island.
Michael Orozco. Yesenia Flores Fuentes with honors. Karina Ramirez.
Angela Verna Kasunuran with honors. Gwen Whiting.
America Camacho with honors.
Alicia Kennedy. Ellery Bailey. Petsar Tarosian.
Ong Toon.
Leslie Sandoval.
Lizette Janet Garcia. Luz Sedano. Maria Martinez. Miriam Wesley Vestal. Marie Lotus Vargas. Maybelline Noemi Cifuentes. Megan O'Keefe. Mickey Cooper. Mirna Noemi Rodriguez Moya. Monique Elizabeth Fuentes. Michael M. Giovanni. Nakaija Harris. Natalie Miller. Rendani Mafafuli. Richard Rodriguez. Raulibeth V. Sagayat. Ryan John Lenahan. Sadie Araso. Solomon Graves.
Congratulations, graduates. You defied all odds and you earned your degree in the midst of a pandemic. We are all so proud of you. Now go out and show the world what you've got.
Congratulations, class of 2021. My name is Eric Romero, and I'm one of the counselors here at Los Angeles City College. I just want to say congratulations to every single person who's getting a degree, transferring, certificate. This has been a really, really tough past couple of years, and here you are, so resilient, so powerful, and moving on to bigger, better things. So we are so excited to see where the world takes you. Shout out to all of my FYE graduates.
Class of 2021 at Los Angeles City College. You completed a school in the midst of a global pandemic. No doubt your life was disrupted, and no doubt there was a lot of stress. Despite these challenges, or more accurately, because of them, you are stronger. You're a stronger student, you're a stronger job applicant, and you have overcome the unexpected and persevere. You're a stronger person, finding the ingenuity and the resolution you did not know you have. We wish you great success. Please come back and visit us at LACC. Congratulations, happy graduation. And to my daughter Ginez, we're all very proud of you. Congrats. I can't wait to see what the future holds for all of you.
That jump shot was for you. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Hey, it's Kareem. Hello to the Los Angeles City College graduates of the class of 2020 and 2021. You have faced a lot of unique challenges this past year, both educationally and personally. The fact that you managed to stay focused enough to graduate means that you've met these challenges admirably. I believe that makes you especially prepared to face whatever challenges that lie ahead. I also hope that witnessing the suffering of so many will make us all more sympathetic and engaged in helping others. Congratulations on graduating. The adventure is just beginning.
Toylin Henderson.
Tyler Chatfield White. Anahit Tassaturian.
Fernanda Hernández. Angelina Antonio. Santos Cabrera with honors.
Luis Angel O'Connor.
Linda Macías. Christopher López. Cindy Mendoza. Ana Torres. Catherine Hernandez with honors.
Olga Gurbenkova with honors.
Jocelyn Gómez Flores.
Jaylene Lopez. Terrence Dasher.
Andy Hernández. Abigail López with honors. Andrea Muñoz.
Rolibeth Maranan.
Emilio Ramírez. Elmer Ventura.
Dinara Verdanian.
Cynthia says with honors.
Diana Tejeda.
Jeffrey Ransom.
Ashley Velasquez with honors.
Karen McSween Burke with honors. Stephanie Noemi Cruz. Taylor Solari. Vasak Bagramyan. Wani Gaurechke Chandi de Costa. Yesenia Alas Jimenez. Yesenia Hernandez with honors. Youngan Song.
Sharon Reyes. Emily Mary Herrera Cuevas. Elmore Dingle. Ryan Daniel Cameron. Roger Darbeyes. Avetis Kejkejian. Vanessa Van Wagner. Nelly Acosta. Christy Lynette Tony. Bevan Hamilton. Jennifer Rodriguez. Ahmed Anwaral Haiti. Michael D. Esperanza.
Congratulations, graduates of 2021. Your hard work has finally paid off. Best wishes from the Cinema TV department at Los Angeles City College.
2021 graduates, congratulations. While I was probably at home watching Netflix or something, you were out there getting educated, graduating, doing amazing things, and you're gonna go out there and you're gonna do more amazing things. And that's what we need you to do. We need you out there making a difference in this world. You're gonna do it. Congratulations again, 2021!
On behalf of the Child and Family Studies Department at Los Angeles City College,
we want to wish you all a happy graduation.
We are incredibly proud of your success.
We will miss you, but you will always be a part of the LACC Child Development family.
And remember that we're here to support you on your pathway forward as early childhood educators.
We hope the education you have received at the LACC will send you on a pathway towards higher education and impactful work in the community.
Go out there and be the change you want to see in the world. Congratulations. And a special shout out to Janine Obar, our student who is valedictorian and graduation speaker this year.
Congratulations, LACC graduates 2021. We are so proud of you. I want to give a quick shout out to all the Ralph Bunche scholars who will transfer to four-year schools. Ben, Vivian, Juliette, William, Isabel, Ty, Diego, Olivia, Julius, Augustine, Hannah, Natalie, Laurelie, Senya, Drew, Nikita, Key, Nathaniel, Harlow. Congratulations.
Please welcome the LACC Latin Ensemble directed by Professor Cassandra Kokoschis, performing Guantanamera, followed by the LACC Balkan Ensemble directed by Dr. Milan Kirov, performing Mama Nedalia.
Guantanamera,
una mujer sincera, de donde crece la fama. Y antes de morir yo quiero ella mis besos del alma. Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera, Guantanamera, Guantanamera.
Shirley Nazarina.
Estefanía Bello, with honors. Marlon Díaz. Miriam López.
Bianga Natsordorj, with honors. Citlali Garcia. Marlene Aurelius Merve.
Walter Domínguez. Wendy Ramírez, with honors.
Tara Irvin, with honors.
Jessica Méndez. Estela Serpas. Sara Cruz. Carla Linares. Emerson González, with honors. Alison Castillo.
Álvaro de Cristofaro.
Andrés Salazar, with honors.
Mikaklet Williams. Diamond Stanley. Miriam Angela.
María Franco Argueta.
Anne Leah D. Gia, with honors. Nefertiti Thomas. Riku Neil McLaughlin. Elizabeth Hume.
Carla Mora. Brenda Aguirre.
Lave Cohen. Derek G. Wise B. Allah.
Diana J. Herrera Mendoza.
Susette M. Mendoza. Cristina Garcia. Francisco Rueda. Francisco Andres. Nina Rodriguez. Bertha Perez. Deja Robinson. Kimberly Vasquez. Mario Gurialba. Ranjiba Nerin. Giovanni Terry Alcandra Ong. Esiselda Linares. Sujel Rivera Pinerito. Eva Lillian Ibrahimian. Rebecca Grazer. Annette Diarbeles. Bibi Diana Gonzalez.
Hey, congratulations, class of 2021. I wouldn't want to miss this opportunity to wish you all well in your future. So proud of each and every one of you. Congratulations, you did it.
Hey, class of 2021. Congratulations on this big achievement. I have about 20 more seconds to wish you well and to send you off. First of all, congratulations again. And second of all, after the last couple of years, wow. We're really, really proud of you. We know you're going to be great out there. So move forward powerfully, be your best selves, change the world. And I gotta go. We love you.
Hello, my name is Moises Perez, and I'd like to congratulate you in this very special day. I want you to please feel proud about what you just did. And I also want to wish you the best on everything and anything that your mind sets from now on. Congratulations.
To the LACC graduating class of 2021, omedetou gozaimasu. That means congratulations in Japanese. I'm so proud of all of you. I wish you all the best, continued success in your future academic endeavors, your future career, professional endeavors. And remember that you're always going to be part of the LACC family. We'll always support you no matter what. So come back and visit us, and we're all looking forward to hearing about the success that's awaiting you in your lives. Congratulations, you guys made it.
Hello, this message is for the Los Angeles City College class of 2020 and class of 2021. I hope you're all doing well. Congratulations for making it thus far during a pandemic, having extremely sacrificed classes and education. Seriously, give yourself a big pat on the back for that. I know the last part of your college experience was truncated and probably not the way you imagined it. So give yourself a big pat on the back for that. Words of wisdom to you guys. I don't have a ton of words of wisdom I can give to you guys, but I will give you this. Carve out your own path. It's so important. It's easy at this age, at this time in your life, to look around, to keep up with the Joneses, to compare yourself to others. Don't. Do what you want to do. Do what makes you happy. Also, life is not linear, and it's not a race. It's a marathon. Just because someone has a job opportunity or more money or a car or whatever it is, all these useless material things, it doesn't mean that they're further ahead in life than you. They just might have a head start. That's all it is. We all have privileges and we all have ways that we start this race of life, but it's not a race, it's a marathon. So start your journey. Do what makes you happy. Don't compare yourself to others, and don't judge where you're at in your life. Great things take a lot of time. Rome wasn't built in a day, it took time. So if you want greatness and you want a great career and a great life, it's going to take time. Be patient. Be patient that what you love to do and the time that you sacrifice to do it will pay off. Okay? That's the advice I leave. Carve your own path. Don't compare yourself to others. Do what makes you happy. Take care, guys. Congratulations.
Charity toll-free.
Manuel Soto.
Saori Hamaguchi with honors. Christine Michikian. Esther Sue with honors.
Alexandra Flores.
Rachel Hyun. Esther O.
Ana Torres de Jesús. Jessica Martínez.
Elias Geronimo. Gines Paladini Colon.
Victoria Ramos. María Ramírez.
Cassandra Agamiga. Peter Sukuras with honors.
Angelina Gómez Diego.
Benjamin Nix with honors.
José Marco Padilla with honors.
Kenya Hamilton. Nicole Monge.
George Peralta with honors. Enrique Flores. Jocelyn Garay. Jenny Aguirre.
Anna Barbari.
Angelica Untalan. Sivmarn High.
Haesung Kenji. Monsila Kazi Katun. Amphil Elomina.
Catherine Galila Güemes.
Cristina Martinez. Mira Patricio Villatoro. Evelyn Siliazar. Aravik Saroyan. MD Ibrahim Chowdhury. Issei Morita.
Monica Scott Speed. Lucas Casto. Carla Nunez. Marlene Manzano. Karina Isabel Ramirez. Juliana Francisco. Samantha Garcia.
Leslie Carolina Ariasa.
Hey graduates, big congratulations. This is Professor Camille Goulet, and I want to tell you, I'm really proud of you. Good job, everybody, especially for seeing it through in these hard times. Way to go, woo!
Hi, everyone. Congratulations on your graduation. My name is Carolina Yarnazian, and I'm the counselor and coordinator for the Dream Resource Center that helps and supports our undocumented students. Undocumented students at LACC, Dream Resource Center members, congratulations. In record numbers this year, you have graduated and gotten acceptance and admissions to transfer to the university. I'm so beyond proud of you, and I hope you don't forget us as you leave us this year.
Hello to the class of 2021. Hi, Gail Stavsky, the Dietetics Director, and I want to wish you the best. Perhaps we have met in nutrition class, and even if we have not met in nutrition class, congratulations. And my message is to follow your dreams and eat your greens. Good luck.
Hi, it's Wendy and John from the Writer's Block, and on behalf of the tutors and staff here at the Writer's Block, we just want to say how proud we are of all of you. I hope you're all taking a moment to celebrate this incredible, important achievement in your life. We're sending a shout out to you, as well as to all the professors, counselors, parents, and family who supported you along the way. Congratulations to the LACC graduating class of 2021 from the Writer's Block. Yay.
Rosel Metiem with honors.
Berenice Garcia.
Jacob Justice IV. Christy John. Robin Joseph Soriano with honors.
Amairani Barriga, Portugal. Candy Mejía. Diana Isabel Mejía Meneses with honors.
Marhia Rahman.
Javier Méndez. Helen Bernal with honors.
Valeria Hernandez Albor with honors. Reagan Irons. Leroy Smith.
Verónica Flores with honors.
Catherine Gemez with honors.
Carla Núñez with honors. Antonio González Top with honors. Vanessa Negreros.
Antonio Gibson. Alicia Mashir with honors. Victoria Charkovich with honors. Galina Harapetian. Fernando Heath. Jennifer Cho. Kirk Oliver.
Elizabeth de Paz. Jessica Pérez.
Isabel Merritt. Patricia Bagley. Cesar Horta Hernandez. Helen Arias. Rita Panosian. Ashley Orozco.
Catherine Ruggiero.
Karen Estrada Altamirano. Alex Kosabian. Kristen G. Quinones. Marco Jonathan Cortez. Eric Lee. Rachel Richard Frost. Leonardo Zacharias. Brian Lovato. Alejandra Michelle Chavez. Melody Ocampo Rhodes. Stephanie Lisbeth Palacios. Arsene Shumilov.
Diana Elvira Cortez Losada.
Hey Cubs, this is Katie from the library. In the library. No, actually I'm at home here with my cat because of the pandemic. But if I were there, I would be shushing myself for talking too loud. Anyway, I wanted to let you know that we are so proud of you. You have worked so hard, overcome huge obstacles, and you are amazing. So keep up the good work, keep reading, thinking critically, fighting misinformation, and speak your truth. And when in doubt, keep calm and ask a librarian. Whew, that's a lot of cat hair.
Hi, congratulations, everybody. My name is Professor Ko from Visual Art, Video Arts Department. I'm so proud of you because you have been managing and maintaining all the balances between work and life under this very difficult pandemic time, and you finally graduating. I really hope you, after this graduation, you continue to grow and find your color and your own fragrance to benefit not just to your life, but others' lives as well. Congratulations again, and best wishes.
What's up, everybody? This is for the graduates at Los Angeles City College. This is your old friend, Oscar. I'm on my deck. So I'm giving a shout out to the graduates, the class of 2020 and class of 2021, all you students at Los Angeles City College. Surround yourself with like-minded people and stay positive, you guys. This year has been a weird one. Hopefully there is a light at the end of the tunnel, so let's get there safe and sound and healthy. And you guys are young. You got your whole future ahead of you. All right, so do it up. Lots of love. Stay safe. Lots of love from your buddy Oscar to the class of 2020 and class of 2021 from wonderful Los Angeles City College. Peace out. Lots of love, everybody. Bye, you guys.
Paul Andre Mamet. Napaporn Anupam.
Irene Aguilar. Jessica Lizama.
Shirin Dorayeva with honors. Francella Wellington with honors. Sarita Diamond. Asha Kerahovanisian with honors.
Fernando Flores with honors.
Rita Panosin. Serenity Bush. Cameron Hager.
Ana Peraza.
Stacy Jackson.
Stephanie Salas with honors.
Utawans with honors.
Raúl López. Daniela Arellano.
Olga Zurevleva with honors. Michael McLean. Julius Bell. Yun Kim.
Christy Joy Acevedo.
Sita Alexanian. Lonnie Glenn.
Irving Chacón. Christopher Valencia Rivera. Cindy Espina.
Jose Enrique Villegas.
Maria Elena Hernandez. Linda Araceli Aguirre. Jennifer Perez. Cassandra Foselo. Yoka Shamel Dunn. Svetlana Kim. Jacqueline Sarkisian.
Stephen Warner. Stephanie Flores.
On behalf of the Communication Studies Department at Los Angeles City College, congratulations, class of 2021.
I just want to say congratulations to the class of 2021. You guys did an awesome job. Keep up the good work and best wishes to you all. Congratulations! Woo!
Hello, I'm Los Angeles Controller Ron Galprin, and I'm honored to address you, the graduating class of 2021 at LA City College. Congratulations! You are emerging in a time of challenge and change and opportunity. Over the past year, our city, state, nation, the world have all been impacted in profound ways. But we've also witnessed humanity at its best, people helping one another, people making sacrifices for one another, communities coming together, demanding a more equitable future. Each of you can be extremely proud. You have learned to adapt, to be resilient, to embrace change, and to succeed through it all. These experiences and skills will carry you forward into fruitful, personal, and professional futures. On behalf of the City of Los Angeles, congratulations to each and every one of you on the incredible accomplishment of graduation. I wish you all great success in all your futures.
Congratulations, class of 2021. We are so excited and so proud of you for this major accomplishment. You all should be so proud of yourselves for sticking in there, especially during a pandemic. You have really risen to the top and achieved great success. And so we really commend you on this effort and really look forward to what the future holds for you. Special shout out to all of our Umoja graduates as well. Sawabana, you did it. Congratulations, and we look forward to all the future blessings that life has in store for you.
Congratulations to the class of 2021. Myself, all the counselors, we're extremely proud of you. You should really be happy for the accomplishment that you guys have all, gone through, the work, the years, the hard work, the late nights, the papers, assignments, the stress. It was all worth it. And, whether you're transferring to a four-year university or going straight into the workforce, we're proud of you. Keep it up. Shout out again to the Umoja students, and we hope to see you around.
Hello to the graduates of Los Angeles City College. This is Christy Yamaguchi, and I just want to give you a huge shout out for graduating. Congratulations, what an incredible accomplishment. I'm sure so many people are very, very proud of you. And you know what, I think the best piece of advice I can give is what my coach from the Olympics gave me, and that was, don't be afraid to work hard. There's no secret to success. And the world is in your palms, so go out there and conquer it, and just leave no regrets. All right, so congratulations once again, and wow, amazing.
Congratulations to the graduating class of 2021. Thank you all so much for watching our virtual commencement ceremony. Let's welcome the Herb Alpert Scholars back to the show to play us out. Our very own LACC Latin Ensemble is joined by the LACC Balkan Ensemble performing Que Dolor.
valor, qué enseñanza, qué valor, qué valor, qué esperanza, qué valor.